Happy Wednesday. I want to make sure I am on and you can hear me. We've had a little wonky issues today with Wi-Fi. We've swapped over to a new internet router anyway. So I have my computer up and my iPad up and I have my phone on standby in case we run into any issues. The joys of going live. So welcome to another episode of On Air with Allie. Thank you for joining me, whether you are tuning in live tonight or watching the replay. Hope everyone is having a great week and gearing up for Thanksgiving next week. It's been a busy week in the Shoemate household. I'm one of those people, and I have actually already decorated for Christmas. Got in the spirit earlier this week, and so I don't have my tree yet, and I didn't put the garland and lights outside on yet, but the inside of my house is full on Christmas. So hope that gets you guys in the spirit. But to my new followers, I have some new followers on Instagram and Facebook. Just wanted to say hello and do a quick introduction. I'm Allie. I am a motherhood and family photographer based in Richmond with my husband and our 1-year-old son, Michael. I am pregnant, 23 weeks today, and due in March with another boy. So gonna have our hands full, 2 under 2, here in a little bit in March. But I have a lot of things to talk about tonight. I know you guys are very busy, so I'm gonna try and keep this brief, but I'm gonna talk about a system that I've put in place recently for my day-to-day to kind of help keep me sane and organized and focused. And with the busyness of the holidays coming up, I'm hoping this will help keep me on track with things. So I wanted to share it all with you in case this would be helpful for some of you that are watching as well. So I have some freebie templates that I'm going to be talking about. If you're interested, you are welcome to download those and use those at your leisure. And at the end, I'll be doing a fun giveaway and it kind of coincides with what we're talking about tonight. Just a little something that kind of goes along with the topic, but to be eligible for, hi Shauna, to be eligible for the free giveaway, you just have to be here live, so that was pretty easy, but you just have to be present at the end when I'm going to be doing the drawing. So just a fun something that kind of goes along with our topic, and to keep it fair, well, I'll go over the rules at the end, but I'll just see who's currently live. We'll draw, someone will pick a number, and I'll pick a name out of that row of that number who's on the list. And so I will mail it to you tomorrow, or walk it over to you if you're nearby. But so for those of you that know me, I'm kind of more of a type A personality. I kind of like to have things in control and organized. I like to think that I stay organized. Hi, Sarah. But if I'm being 100% honest, I'm probably more of an organized mess. I keep a lot of notes and tasks and reminders in several different places, whether it's on a scratched piece of paper, on my phone, on my iPad, on some electronic system on my computer. So I feel like I have a lot of scattered thoughts everywhere, and I didn't really have a system until now to consolidate all of that and kind of have one place to go to for all of my thoughts. So as an entrepreneur and a wife and a mom to a 1-year-old son and having prego brain at 23 weeks pregnant, life can get a little crazy and confusing sometimes. So if any of you out there are just shaking your head saying yes, then you're in the right spot. Let me just flip my thing here. So let me take a sip of water for a second. So this past January, I left the corporate world of 8 years to be a stay-at-home mom for my son and continue hustling with my photography business. And there's a lot of freedom in being my own boss, but there's also a lot of responsibilities. I don't really have anyone sitting over my shoulder making sure things get done and get done on time, and it's really up to me to stay organized and to kind of allocate my time wisely and ensure things do get done. And I'm going to be completely honest, there are days where I feel like I am on the ball, I'm killing it and getting things done and crossing things off the list with personal and business related goals and tasks. And then there are other days where my plan totally goes out the window because Michael needs me. And I feel that tug of war with my business and my personal life and trying to stay on top of it all. So I craved more confidence in my business and family lifestyle and more confidence in that the things I was doing in my day-to-day were actually going to have the outcome that I wanted. So I'm a big proponent of writing things down. I feel like that makes me more, holds me more accountable to actually do it when I'm like staring at it on a piece of paper. And I love the satisfaction, I don't know about you gals that are watching, but the satisfaction of being able to cross things off the list when they're actually completed. Like I'm that girl that even if it wasn't on the list and I did it, I'm going to write it on the list just so I can cross it off. So if any of you are weird like me, please give me a thumbs up or something to make me feel like I'm not alone in this. But I knew that I needed to come up with a system to kind of streamline the day-to-day and, you know, again, hold me accountable with things, but so I don't feel as overwhelmed while tackling kind of that ever-growing to-do list that us as moms and ladies in the world sometimes feel that way. So last week, while Ryan was traveling, I was up late last Thursday, putting together what I'm excited to call the Lifestyle Collection. And these are just fun, pretty templates that will help me and help you, hopefully, kind of have a more organized approach by the month, by the week, by the day, by the hour, if you'd like to get that that organized. But so let's look at one by example. We'll go through a few of them quickly, just to kind of give you an idea on what it looks like. And then we can kind of go from there. So, for example, this, and I just did these today for the sake of the live session tonight to give you a better feel for what it looks like. And I'll post the link where you guys can download these templates, so this will be available to you, so you'll be able to see it better than you do on my screen right now. But this says monthly goals, so I put on the top of the month, December, because I feel like November's already done, so I didn't really start with December or November. So I have a monthly mantra on here where you can put in your own little positive, uplifting quote in there. So this section is things to achieve this month, this month's focus, and then priorities. So I've actually color-coded because I'm, again, type A personality, but I've color-coded what's personal and what's business-related, and I actually have a whole kind of separate system for business-related things because that's just a whole nother list of to-dos that would take up way more space than this. But I kind of like that it's spread out a little bit. It's not crazy cramped. It's not trying to be too overzealous with my to-do list. So for a few that I have on for my personal list to achieve for the month of December, cutting down the Christmas tree, tacky light tour, hosting bunko, you know, those really important things. The Jingle Ball, we do a Christmas party every year. As far as things to focus on, I put in here fitness, so yoga, trying to go at least 4 times in the month of December, which I feel like is pretty aggressive for a busy month, but it's our 5-year anniversary. I put in here quality time with friends and family, that I'd like to start waking up at 6 a.m., which we'll see if that happens. But Michael usually wakes up at 7, and I'm trying to get up like an hour before him so I can have my cup of coffee, like start my day off right. So we'll see if that happens. Cheer me on, ladies. If you guys do that, get up before your kids on purpose, let me know how that goes, because I would like to start doing that. And then in red, I have, you know, On Air with Allie, catch up on some education courses. I want to read. I got this book, Deep Work. I don't know if you've read it. Let me know. But it's talking about rules for focused success in a distracted world, which I feel like is my life these days. So that'll be educational. Drafting maternity leave action plans to kind of send out to clients come January time frame. So anyway, that's kind of the breakdown of everything to give you an idea. And again, you'll be able to see this template when I give you the link to download them. So that's the monthly goals. So now we have a weekly planner. And look how cute these templates are. I'm really excited. I love me a good template. I don't know about you guys, but hi Margaret, hi Missy. So anyway, templates get me really pumped. So if you're not a nerd like me, then maybe this won't be helpful for you. But anyway, so this is a monthly at a glance. I start my weeks on Mondays. I don't know if you start on Sundays, but anyway, the template starts on Monday. So you can kind of jot out high-level things, what you have going on. Again, you can color code these. I found some awesome pens on Amazon, these fine line drawing pens, and there are 10 of them and all these fun colors. So you can color code them by kid, by work stuff, by personal stuff, husband to-dos, because we always love to jot those hubby lists down. So anyway, next week, or yeah, this is for next week. So we're planning to go out of town next weekend and with Thanksgiving and stuff, so I don't have too much on this weekly example, but that's what I'll kind of pull from my monthly goals and plop them into the weekly planner, if that makes sense. Then we drill down even further and you can have a daily planner, which, hi Terry. So you can, okay, so we'll zoom in here. So daily planner, you have a little today, what you're thankful for. I have a section of top priorities and then today's schedule. So if you're that girl out there that likes to plan, about an hour or half hour of what you're doing, again, I've kind of color coded by business and personal stuff just so it kind of jumps out at me. But I have a section to cross off water, which Missy, if you're watching, you would be really pleased with that because I need to drink a lot more water than I do. I have a section for exercise and a section for notes. So again, this is kind of what I'm pulling off of. It all kind of feeds into each other. So whatever's on the monthly goals, whatever's on the weekly planner, I then plop into what I want for that daily planner. Yes to water. Love a plan. This is great. Yay. Okay, good. I'm hoping this is going to be helpful for you guys. And this is like my first week or two jumping into this. So I'm hoping that I'll stay committed to this. And I still am going to be loyal to like Siri on my phone for reminders and things like that. Because you can't go totally paper, but these things I plan to kind of have these planted at home. So then if I'm on the road or on the go somewhere, I can tell Siri to remind me when I get home to blah, 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 and I'll jot it down on here. One other idea I had, I printed these on kind of like a thick paper, which is kind of nice, and it can sit out on my desk. You could laminate these, so then you don't have to keep reprinting and save some trees. And then you could get some colorful dry erase markers and do it that way. So then you just have to erase it for the new week. So something to think about. But I printed mine because I feel like if I laminated, it would get smeared and then something would get erased and I would never remember what I wrote down. So that's the daily planner. And then the two others, just because I randomly threw them in here just because it's fun. Hi, Katie. Hi, Amy. I have a meal planner for us to use. So again, Monday through Sunday with a notes section. And then if you print it two-sided, ta-da, you have a grocery list with sections for produce, dairy, meat, seafood, canned foods, condiments, breads. So it's just kind of a one-pager or two-sided one-stop shop. So you could post this up in like your pantry door or whatever so people know what's for dinner. So that's kind of a fun one that's available, that will be available for you guys. And then lastly, this one's kind of random, but I was thinking about it. How many like passwords do you have to remember? Oh yeah, Margaret, love the templates. Awesome. So this one's called Password Keeper. So I know like this technically isn't, if it's printed, it's not really like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Confidential. But I'm thinking of this going in your, hi Kristen, going in like a filing cabinet or somewhere safe, like a safe. But I was thinking about like because I'm responsible for all like paying the bills and all the things. And so the passwords for Verizon and just random, I mean, I can think of like 50 things that I probably have passwords to. I think we actually have an Excel template. But I'm like, if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, like Ryan would, he would be SOL because he wouldn't have any of the usernames or the website links or the passwords. So anyway, might be nice to have something like this that the family can access if they needed to in an emergency or whatever, if you weren't around, because God forbid, us moms, I feel like our hubbies would be lost sometimes without us. So this is available for you guys as well. So between all these templates, I feel like, I mean, obviously you might not be into the monthly goals one and you'd rather use the daily planner or the weekly planner. So feel free to use these at your leisure. They're kind of things that I plan to kind of help keep me on track and focused throughout the month and throughout the week and throughout the day. I feel like the month just kind of gets away from me very quickly, and then you look back and you're like, well, what did I actually get done? So hopefully this is helpful for you guys going forward. I plan to kind of do like what I call a brain dump the last week of every month, and then that's when you would print out fresh, clean templates and then kind of fill in your month or week or whatever to kind of help plan ahead a little bit for you. And then everything kind of plops into these templates. I'm pulling up to see if there's anything else I wanted to mention before we get into the giveaway. I pulled up my computer because I think the way I'm going to do this giveaway, I want to make sure I do it right. Again, our Wi-Fi has been a little wonky today, so hey Wills! So yeah, I guess we'll get into this giveaway. So I'll post the link to get to the templates right at the very end before I sign off, just so you don't click over and then I lose you. But the way to get the templates, it's actually on my blog, and you would just plug in your email address, and as soon as you hit submit, it's going to take you to the next tab, which has links to all of these templates. And I think it takes you directly to the download page, so you can download it directly to your computer. So I'm hoping all the links work. I'm getting real fancy with these On Air with Allie episodes. I've never done actually a email setup where you plug in your email and it takes you somewhere. So hopefully it all works. If it doesn't, shoot me an email and I'll send you the link to the template to make sure that you're good to go. Oh, good, Jennifer. Hopefully these are helpful for you. So I talked about the colorful pens that I use, and you noticed on my templates that I color code for various things so it jumps out at you. So these and they're fine points, so they don't take up a lot of space when you're writing. So these colorful pens is what I use for these templates. I bought an extra pack. So the giveaway is these fancy 10 fine line drawing pens. And I was thinking about this today. I'm like, well, I hope that they don't think this is a lame little giveaway. But you obviously don't have to just use them for these templates. You can use them for fun thank you notes, or stationery, or writing your addresses for Christmas card envelopes. I don't know. You can get creative and crafty with, and everyone needs some fine tip colorful drawing pens. So anyway, they are, and I will ship them. I have the box. I will ship them tomorrow to whoever's the winner, and then you can download your templates tonight and get started with them. So hopefully this is a helpful jump start for you guys to tackle the holidays. or maybe this is something that you revisit in January to start off the new year. So the way I'm thinking this live is going to go, so we currently have, let's see, 8 of you live. I was hoping I could see everyone's name that's live right now. So I don't know if that's, all right, so now we have 9 of you live. So let me see if I can click into here because I can see better. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I can see better on my computer who's actually live. Here we go. Watching now. Okay, good. So this worked. Okay, guys. So I need someone who, just to keep this fair, chime in on the comments. A number 1 through 8, and I will pull off of this list in the order of who's on here that's watching right now, and you will be the lucky winner of some fancy fine tip colorful pens to get you started for your, okay, 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Margaret Francisco, girlfriend, you are the winner. Yay! So I will get these to you. And I will post the link. Let me post in my comments. Whoop. Sorry, it's a real close up on my face right now. Paste, send. Okay, so that is the link to, woohoo! That is the link to the blog post I was talking about. So you can hop onto that as soon as I sign off here, or good, you're pumped. I'm excited. So you can go to that link, plug in your email address, and it'll take you straight to these templates so you guys can start using them. And if you want, I can post the link to these pens if you want those as well. But yeah, hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I'm really excited that y'all are excited. And if you have ideas for other templates or anything, I'm happy to continue to add to this list. I'm a big part of me doing these lives is to be able to kind of come up with different fun topics of things that are helpful for you guys and useful. And so yeah, hopefully tonight was a fun episode for you guys. I've been excited to talk about it. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Again, I do these every Wednesday, and it sounds like Wednesday evenings are the best time. So we'll stick around with those. I don't know how it's going to shake out with the holiday time frame because schedules are a little crazy, but you can always watch the replay if you don't tune in live. But thank you all for chiming in tonight and joining me virtually in my babysitter list. Great idea. See, keep them coming. This is what I see right now. My babysitters are my parents, thankfully, and my mother-in-law. So yes, babysitter list. That's a great idea. So yeah, I'm happy to throw some together and in the downtime that I'll have in between all of these to-dos on my templates. But yes, would love to help you guys out. So thank you again for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great night. Bye.